Hello guys, Life Hackster here. Does your nightstand or counter look like this every night? With all the smartphones, iPads, and tablets our family have, I decided to buy a 5-port USB charger, but didn't realize the clutter that it will make. So today, I'm going to make for you guys a charging station organizer made of wood. What we are going to need are 3 pieces of lumber that you can easily find at your local Lowe's or Home Depot. I went to Lowe's and bought me 2 pieces of 2 inches by ½ inch by 2 feet finished poplar wood and a 6-inch by 1/4 of an inch poplar project board for a total cost of $7.10. Now, I don't have a table saw and I don't saw straight, so I will need a miter hand saw, power drill, combination square, tape measure, wood glue, and ½ inch brad nails. I will put in the description below the materials and tools that I used for this project. So let's begin by measuring the cuts. I decided on 8 inches length for a 5-stand organizer. I'll also include below the lengths and cuts that I used if you want to follow what I did. But you can change the dimensions and measurements to your liking. We have the top part. Now we need to cut for the other parts. We are basically making a box, so we need to cut 8 inches of this for one side. And another one for the other side. Now, we need to cut holes for our charger wires. So I will need to drill 5 holes. Make sure the holes are big enough for the wires to go through. Now let's do some assembly. Put some wood glue and nail this down using ½ inch brad nails. You might notice that I drilled holes on both sides. Well, I decided to put vent holes on the other side, so I drilled smaller holes on that side. Now let's cut for the front and back of the stand, and we will set them aside because we need to cut and nail down the stands first before closing the box. We will need 6 stands, and I'll cut 5 of them 3 inches and one 4½ inch that we'll put in the back. More support for the bigger iPad. Now we need to mark the spacing in between the stands with an 8-inch overall length and 6 ½ inch stands. If my math is correct, it will roughly give us an inch spacing in between the stands. So starting from the back, we can nail and glue in our 4½ inch stand. I also started nailing in to mark every inch so as to easily place and position the remaining stands. Then all we need to do is line up the stands up and start hammering them down. As you can see, we are almost done. Next step is to hammer down the front and back parts. So I'll just put a bead of wood glue and nail them in. Then I'll do the same on the other side. Then it is time to sand. Sand it smooth to prepare it for painting, or in my case, I have leftover stain from a previous project, so I'll stain this dark mahogany. Now before staining, I forgot that I need to drill a hole on the back side for the power cord to go through to my USB charger. Alright, now we're ready for staining. I'm going to let the stain soak in for 15 minutes and I'll wipe it off. There you have it, guys, the finished product. My charger station stand that cost me $7 in materials. If you want to add in paint, glue, and nails, it will still be less than 10 bucks. And it's definitely more durable than the plastic or even the bamboo ones that are selling online, which they sell for $40 to $50. It is time to hook it up and see how it looks in my nightstand. Just need to unplug this mess. Hook up my USB charger like so, then plug all the USB cables. What I like about this is that you can push the cables in if you don't want to use it. Now let's hook up the phones. I got my phone here. And my kids. And my Kindle. Wrong cable. And my iPad. I have to put this other cable in for my Kindle. Okay, this is how it looks like all hooked up. As you can see, no more clutter. And if you're not using the cable, you can just push it in and pull it out when you need it. Aside from mismatched color cables, it looks pretty good. And the stain of the charging station matches my nightstand. From this to this. And this is how it looks like underneath when I organize the cables a bit. I also put a double-sided Velcro so that the charger is attached to the base. Now this is how it looks like when no phones are charging. See, you can push in the cables, less clutter. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked this video. I'll put up related links and more information about this little project in the description below. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel for more videos of everyday life hacks and product reviews. Thank you.